We have all been there where our dishes are just stacked way too high and we've put them off for a week or however long. I feel like I do the dishes, I turn around and there's a whole other pile there again. And, that's just life. It's never ending. And I really need to get better at doing this. I was raised in a house where you couldn't even leave one dish in the sink, and here I am stack piled. So maybe that has something to do with it, but that's for therapy. But I will say, having this, I don't know if you would call it chronic, but this back pain that the doctors can't seem to figure out what it is, doesn't help me want to spend my time doing these chores when I do feel good. And I will say I have felt pretty good the past 2 weeks, and hopefully I don't jinx that, but I am going to try and get as much stuff as possible done in the house. And dishes are always, always one of the biggest things that need to be done. I did have to take a little break right here and make Monty Man a peanut butter jelly sandwich. He grabbed the bag of bread and brought it to me himself in his own way said peanut butter jelly. I honestly don't compare myself to other people because I know I'm doing the best that I can do, and I could be better in some things, but it's just life. And my son is happy and he's healthy and I get to be home with him. Having a spick and span house is honestly a back burner for me. I don't even worry about it unless I know company is coming over. But honestly, I would like the house to look ready and presentable for if people do decide to show up unannounced. But I am determined to get better at this because, like I said, I feel like cleaning so much and literally on my hands and knees scrubbing baseboards and the floors, tile floors in my house growing up. I feel like that kind of made it to where I just absolutely hate doing it. And my back pain is just, it gets pretty severe where I really am kind of just immobile. Is that the right word? I don't know. I can't move, basically. And it really does suck. But this video took way longer than it should have with all of my stops and pauses. But I eventually do get it done, and I'm proud of myself because it is a very rare sight in this house to see a clean sink with nothing in it. I also want to get better at this, not just for me and Monty's sake, but for Grant as well, because he loves a clean kitchen, especially because he is the cook of the family, and the kitchen was a selling point for him in here, especially having this island. And I have done a terrible job at making sure it's cleaned off and not just clean, but just decluttered. And right here, I'm using some Scrub Daddy Power Paste, and I gotta say, I am a big fan of it. It's gotten some things off that I just never thought I would see off of surfaces and pans, and so I'm just gonna let that sit and dry for a while, and then I'll come back through and scrub it off. And I am having a water break because it is hot as hell. It is 78 in this, but it is 85 degrees in my house as I speak because something is wrong with our AC, and the AC guy is coming tomorrow. So Monty and I are about to leave for the gym, and hopefully it's cooler in there than it is here. And I'm also going to go buy a window unit. Not one that sticks out of the window, but one that you can hook up to the window, if that makes sense, if you know what I'm saying. If you hear Monty crying in the background, he's upset he can't close his little fan camper thing. I don't even know what it is. But look, it is a clean sink. So here I am cleaning the actual sink, and it's such a nice feeling having a clean sink, especially like even if the island was cluttered, at least the sink is clean. It just is so nice. And I love my sink. It is a beautiful sink. That was one of my favorite things too when we bought the house, but it hardly ever stays clean. And it honestly, it's tragic. So I am declaring right now that I'm going to be better at it and, willing that my body doesn't hate me on these days and where I'm actually able to, because I do feel good right now. And so that's awesome. So yeah, I hope all of you enjoyed this cleaning video and don't judge me. But if you do, oh well. I hope all of you have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.